What was the first paper that you wrote focusing on communication in vet med? I mean, you were very well published, like my superhero in academia, but what was the first one that you recall writing where you had the first peep into the literature behind communication in healthcare? Because your background is in social work, PhD in epidemiology, and then here you are, a leader in communication. But what was the first thing that you studied? Maybe not even what paper. What was the first thing you studied actively?
Well, you named it, Becky. I mean, I got involved in this work because I did practice social work.
Yeah.
And in the context that I worked in the justice system, in child welfare and women's shelters, there were inevitably animals involved. And it was very clear to me that there was something pretty interesting happening. Like, we called it the human-animal bond.
Right.
Right. And so that was super popular in the 90s. People started to recognize it was more than just, another animal that people cohabitated with, that it played a really important role. So that's when I dug into all the literature and the science behind people's relationship with animals, published some early work on human-animal related relationships. And then I thought to myself, I'm not sure that this is sustainable to just focus on human-animal bonds, and just fired it up to that other level, which is communication, because we have to communicate our way through to people's relationships with their animals. So to answer your question, the first paper and ultimately the first International Conference on Communication in Veterinary Medicine, the ICCVM, first one was published in 2004, that moved away from just strictly human-animal bond to, we looked into all the research that medicine had done around provider and patient interactions, and thought, what can we take from that work that might inform us in terms of veterinary professional relationships with clients? So that was a huge turning point. And also the year that the first conference took place.